Good morning and hope you all have been well, and this is part 13 of the Pokemon Rejuvenation V13.5 Let's Play, set mode, no items, so yeah. So with that being said, let's go on ahead and talk to Alita and the eldest here. Even though I've lived in this village for all of my life, I've never seen what's behind this gate. This is new territory for me too. It was once said that Sheridan Village had the power to open one's heart and mind. That power is indeed hidden somewhere in Sheridan. Why is something so helpful made hidden? Yes, in fact, it is crucial. People have tried to steal this power in the past, which forced us to close off this area completely. Oh, the irony. A place where you open yourselves up has been closed itself. In a way it is, but that time has come to an end. There we are, thank goodness. I was worried this old gate had stopped working long ago. I'm happy to see that it is still in great condition to this day. Children, this passageway leads to the Purity Grove. This place holds a vast amount of spiritual energy, so it would be wise to be respectful at all times. Is it really okay to leave this gate open? I believe it will be fine. If anyone truly wanted this power, this gate would not stop them. It's merely here to stop ignorant passerbys from mistakenly entering, sorry. I see. Come now, there is much to be done. Sounds like a plan. Okay, so I guess the music has changed in here as well. Or maybe it was like this before. I don't think it was though, but I may be wrong. And it seems like the layout is different, honestly. I kind of like it. Like it kind of seems more like a little like grove like area. I'm not really sure how to like word it, but I like it. It's nice. But let's go on this way. Oh, so I guess it's like a little like cave area, because like I think back then like you can like walk more so to the area like here, but yeah. Or maybe I'm misremembering, I may be wrong. Anyways though, who would have thought a place like this was hidden somewhere in Sheridan? There are so many secrets to uncover in this world. Welcome to the Spring of Purification. This is a sacred grove Sheridan has protected for hundreds of years. The spring isn't as powerful as it once was many years ago. However, this is where you'll be able to purify any shadow Pokemon you come across. But before we are able to do that, we must bless this area by calling the voice of the forest. The voice of the forest. Yes, the voice of the forest is a temporal being that shares its power to purify evil beings. It is the reason why this place exists, What do we have to do to call it? I'll show you. Bro moment. I do like that they did keep the Celebi within the game. Hey, did you hear that noise? Hearing things during our battles? Don't lay me with these lame excuses on why you're losing. Hey, I'm serious, I'm not making this up. Bro moment. I do like the shiny form. Kinda glad that they kept it the same. Because I think some of the shinies got changed. Most of them I think stayed the same, but I think a few did change. Or maybe I'm misremembering and wrong, I don't know for certain. But anyways, eldest, nothing seems to be happening, You must have patience, Alita. The voice of the forest is a native to the Floria district of Avium. It will just take a little while for it to get here. Eldest, what was that? The voice of the forest. Looks like it's finally here. Celebi. It's here. Celebi, voice of the forest, please bless this shrine. Thank you for your hard work, Celebi. Wait, it's leaving just like that? Celebi cannot stay in one place for so long. It looks after Avium with its power to travel across time. So now Alon can naturally purify any shadow Pokemon. When a shadow Pokemon's heart is completely open, it can be purified here, yes. That's great to hear. Now that you're much more powerful, Alon, aren't you glad that you met me? But that's it for you here, isn't it? You'll be leaving here and continuing your journey. I just want to wish you the best, okay? I'm sure you'll visit a lot to purify Pokemon, but... Sorry, I read that all wrong. Shadow Pokemon. Oh goodness, I totally forgot something. What's the matter, Alita? Alon, didn't Matalis ruin your snag machine? I remember now, she messed it up with that jamming signal thing. I may have a solution to your problem? Huh? You do? Yes, I heard that there is a famous engineer visiting Akua Town at the moment. I believe her name was Saki Blakery. Blakery. That's a name I don't like to hear. Regardless, Saki Blakery may be able to help you here. Oh, you're a genius, Eldest. If you go to Akua Town and find Saki, you can get your stag machine fixed. Alita, and this is just a suggestion, but why don't you tag along with Alon, sorry. Do you mean it? I can really go. What about the village? What will they do without a sensei? Survive, we will survive. I will look after the village until you return. Oh, thank you, Eldest. You won't regret this decision. But, I haven't left the village before, so I'm not exactly sure how to get to Akua Town. Let's take a look at the map. Currently, this is where we are, the Spring of Purification, Sheridan Village. Akua Town, your final destination, is up north, right about here. Huh, the path looks isolated. How do we make our way up there? Once upon a time, you could take the train from East Garden City, but that line no longer exists. Nowadays, I hear that there's a way you can get to Route 4 from Golden Leaf Town. Golden Leaf Town is down this way. From Sheridan, you'll need to make your way through Route 3. Route 3 is a straight shot, so you shouldn't have any trouble getting there. Got it. We'll get there without any problems. The road to Golden Leaf Town will be a long one. Before you go, I'd advise resting at the inn. Sounds like a good idea. I will return there and get things ready. Don't worry about payment, Alon. You're a lifetime guest in our book. But before you go on, there's something... Maybe later, Eldest. There's work to be done. Once she sets her mind to something, there's no stopping her. She reminds me so much of Vivian. Are you okay? Yes, dearie, I'm just fine. Thank you for looking out for me, but that's not important right now. I was trying to warn you about Golden Leaf Town. While Sheridan and Golden Leaf Town are on solid terms, the people of Golden Leaf Town are not too keen on visitors. For now, I shall return to the inn myself. Farewell. Cool. Now, before we continue with the main story and all of that, well, let's go through this first, because there is like a little event that I want to do real quick. Alon, can you hear me? You've done well, Alon. I wish for you to visit me in Amethyst Grotto. With the power embedded in me, I can bring you here, but only once. Do you wish for this? Might as well. Let us go then. Okay, he's gonna have to wait for a moment. Just to show you guys a quick event before I accidentally forget and bypass it. We are gonna want to go on ahead to Garden City, and we are gonna go to the Magnolia Library. I brought it up during the Sheridan Help Center request video that there is a little event that you can do here, but if you do skip on into chapter 3, you will not be able to get access to the event, so do keep that in mind. So once you go to the Magnolia Library, there's a certain somebody that you can talk to here. Alright, so do you not have that? Then what about the other things on the list? I'm sorry, ma'am, but none of these books listed here are in our collection. However, I'm getting notified that all of these are located at the Blakery Amphium. Yeah, I know they can all be found there, but clearly I'm not there, am I? The situation is that all the books I want have already been checked out by some girl named Rune. The Athenaeum, however you say that word, I'm just gonna say the library, actually directed me to this library. They should be available here, but now you're telling me that they're not, and to go back to the place I started. What kind of establishment are you all running here? Aren't you ran by the same old rich dude who has nothing to do but try and own everything? The least you could do is pretend to be slightly more competent, yeah? I'm sorry, ma'am, but no, save it, I'm done here. I definitely wouldn't recommend this place to anyone. Hey, if you're interested in reading some great quality books, this isn't the place. Oh, there you are, Absol. Did you find that disaster you were so crazy about? Just look at you. You're covered in golden leaves and mud. This is why I cannot leave you alone for 2 seconds, you know. Yeah, the Grand Express is about to leave. Let's get a move on. And then that's pretty much it for that whole event there. Now, I do believe you can go up the stairs, by the way. And you can actually talk to Zumi here if you wish to do so. It starts up a certain side quest with her, but I'm not going to get into that right now because it is like a it's like a side quest that like you can't do it in one go. You have to pretty much get into like the late game of Rejuvenation in order to like fully complete the quest. So it's like a giant scavenger hunt. I think that's like the best way to word it. So we will not be getting into that as of now. And once we get to a point that we can actually get into all of that, we will, of course, do that quest. Anyways, though, I do want to capture you since you are a shiny. I don't know if I will use a Dedenne, but who knows? We might. Whoops. Save here. And let's head on back to the little grotto that's over here. And talk to Kada. And then I think... That's right, it gets into a battle. I think the team should be okay. At least I think so. Hopefully. Also, I do gotta say as well, I do believe this is... Well, no, it might have been the same with V13 as well. I might be thinking of V12. V12, it looked different. V13, it might have been like this as well. I don't know, it does kind of look a little different to me, but then again, it's been years since I've like looked at like V13. So, well, I don't want to say like years, but like, it's been a minute, is what I'm trying to say. Anyways, though. Alon, it's been some time since you've last visited me. Although I was invisible to your eyes, I was with you every step of the way. But this is fine, this is the best outcome for the both of us, the both of us prepared for long ago, Now that Kada is gone, I can no longer exist in this realm. I suspect I shall disappear soon. Before I do... Well... Actually, what is that? I'm sorry, the gears are turning. With like theories and whatnot. Why does that kind of like fit into like my original theory on a certain someone? I just don't want to get into that like this early in the game. I'll leave it at that for now. Sorry, I'm gonna keep it a mystery. Please take these with you. Not a bad move at all. Some time ago, I think shortly before your battle with me, my older half came here for the first time in ages and left me the box. It seems my other half knew we would lose to you and wanted to leave a parting gift. For now, it would be wise to return to the inn and rest. Alon, you have the power to defeat Team Zen, I know you do. I leave everything in the hands of you and the next generation. I'm surprised, so they took out the battle then. because like back then, like the real Kato, the soul, like I believe like he wanted like his body to, or like the soul to be like soothed before like leaving the world. I guess they don't have that anymore. Now I guess I'll get into it because like there's a theory with like a certain someone. I'm gonna keep it like extremely like vague. I'm not gonna get into like spoiler territory, but with like the soul stone, like, because like they brought it up before, the soul stone can like capture the soul and whatnot, right? But then again, like Hada just said there, you know, since like the physical body is no longer there, then, you know, the soul pretty much passes on. So, no. Let me leave it at that, because like I feel like I'm gonna accidentally get into like spoiler stuff. I can do like a spoiler warning, but I don't want to get into that kind of stuff this early within the game, if that makes sense. A statue appeared on this pedestal. What could it mean? Great question. I guess that'll be a mystery for new players, not necessarily for me and repeat players, but I won't get into that whole thing now. What we will do then is go back to the inn, and I will meet you guys there in a moment. Alrighty, so we are back at the inn here. Alita is upstairs preparing for your journey tomorrow. Maybe it would be wise to join her. Sounds like a plan. Alon, there you are. I've been waiting for you all day. I've got everything we need to head off to Golden Leaf Town. We should probably rest up for the night, though. You're ready to end the day. Yeah, me too. Nighty night, Alon. Time for bed. For a moment. Tainted Light, Chapter 3. For a moment. Alon, Alon! Alon, have you seen the news this morning? Something really weird is going on in East Giron. I haven't. What's going on? Ah, well, it's probably easier if I just showed you. It's really hard to describe. Welcome to Giron News. I'm your host, Volta. Today we're delving into a mystery but disturbing phenomenon that's plaguing East Giron City. Translucent flora have been appearing throughout the streets of this dark city. Reports say this started just after a tremor unfolded around 3 a.m. last night. Citizens that have been caught in the crosshairs of the strange event have been moved to the Crystalia Hotel or Route 2. Needless to say, if you're planning a trip to East Giron City, hold off for now. That's all we have to report. As usual, I'm Volta, your lovely host, and this has been your daily Giron News. Thank you, Volta. Oh no, it's gotten even worse. What's going on? I've never seen something like this happen before. I don't have any advice on this. I'm sorry. Alon, this could be another attack from Team Zen, and if that is the case, we should head on over to East Giron City. We have experience with dealing with them, probably more than most people. If anyone can do something about this, it's us. And if it is not Team Zen's issue, Alita, this can be very dangerous. Heading off to Akua Town in of itself was dangerous. Besides, this can be another way of training for both Alon and I. I suppose I cannot stop you. If you're going on, then please take these. Thank you so much, Eldest. If that's all, then I think we should be heading on over there right away. Alon, I doubt we'll be able to hitch a ride with the truck guy at this time. We're gonna have to make our way to Route 2 and catch that train. Would you like to travel through Emma's Cave again with me? Let's go. Yes, let's make our way over to Route 2 immediately then. Alita and Alon headed out for Route 2. Alita runs on ahead to the train station. Bro moment. Let's go on over there then. And then, honestly, I probably should pause here for a moment. Because, like, I need to, like, honestly, like, double check the... Oh, whatchamacallit. The, like, side quest guides and whatnot, and make sure I'm up to date with all of that so far. I guess I could do that afterwards. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. What? What are you looking at me for? Are you insinuating I had something to do with all of this? Heck no. I'm a leftover grunt from that raid Madalus put on. Even though I'm evil, I deserve to be part of the evacuation too, yeah? Sure, fair enough. Ain't gonna get any complaints from me. I left the oven on at my apartment. Oh no. Looks like we're gonna have another gear and fire situation. When can we go back to East Gear and... Sorry, I almost said city, but doesn't say that there. That place was my home. I don't know the history behind it, but apparently this route is close to Sheridan. I don't mean close as in distance either. Someone up there must really love this route. Alon, I'm so glad to see you. I don't know if if you've heard, but East Garden City isn't doing too hot right now. These weird trees started appearing and they're blocking off parts of the city. I came to Route 2 for safety, but Venom went back to go check on what was going on. She's been having a rough time ever since, well, you know, I don't have to repeat it. I'm afraid she'll do something rash and get herself hurt. Please, Alon, help her if you can. Will do. Perhaps the end times is upon us finally? Huh? Oh, don't mind me. You ready to head on over to East Garden City? Okay, let's board. We're finally here. I've never really been on a train ride, so it was fun. Did you two just step off of that train? Yes, is that a problem? The train is to evacuate people to Route 2 only. We're not allowing anyone into the city as of this point. I know it was a long train ride, but you're going to have to go on back. No way, we came here to help out with the situation. This has to be some kind of joke. No way are two kids going to help out with a situation like this. Let me take a look at your badges then. What's your strength? I don't have any and Alon only has 2, so... Yep, back on the train, both of you. That won't be necessary. They can stay as long as they like. But Miss Karina, I called these two to help me. Alon and Purple Girl are friends of mine. They may not have many badges, but they're strong enough for this. I see in that case, there's no reason to deny you 2 entry. My apologies. Come on, you two. I'll catch you guys up outside. For a moment. It definitely seems a lot different than V13, honestly. I don't know, like, I say that a lot. Like, if I'm not mistaken, it looks different, but I'm not 100% certain on that either. Ah, yuck. This place smells terrible. That's the city for you. I assume by that reaction that you've never been to a big city before. No, I've never really left Sheridan before, and that place is in the middle of a forest. That'll do it. Oh, what was your name again? I'm Alita. Thanks for helping us back there. Don't mention it. Not only did Alon help me with a certain doctor, they helped me get rid of some hooligans down in Amist Cave. So helping you guys through that hoop was the least that I could do. Not that that was an equal return in any way, but you take what you can get. Wow, Alon, you're helping everyone, sorry. You guys really are here to help, so if so, head by the abandoned sewers. That's where all of the problems have been coming from. Venom's already down there checking it out. She hasn't come back yet, though. These trees really are see-through, huh? If this really is a Team Zen attack, I wonder what the point of all of this is. Well, no point in thinking about it for now. Let's head on to those sewers. Sounds like a plan. But before that, that's right. We can get a few things. There we go. Let's see, we have... Why do we have 21 of these? Maybe with pickup, potentially? Honestly, don't remember getting 21. Maybe I did at some point, I just don't remember, but I ain't gonna complain. Let's see here. I guess with that, though, we'll kind of like leave it at that then. And head on over here, because I don't think there really is much else interesting on over there, so yeah. Oh, that's right, we get into a little battle here. Oh good, Amanda is here. Great. Who is this? Alon, what are you doing here? It's not safe. You should go. They're here with me, Amanda. We can use some help, can't we? I suppose, but this time it's kinda, well, I don't know. That's the problem. If things go south, the city is responsible for you. Don't worry about us. We're strong too. How many badges do you two have? 2? None? Here's the thing. I legally cannot allow someone without any badges or special clearance to go on through. Even someone with 2 badges is a bit iffy, you know. Besides, there's a ton of trees down in the sewer that require cut to get on through. Fine, I'll stay on out of here, but Alon can definitely get the job done. If you're still on the fence, why not evaluate Alon yourself? A battle would work. A battle? Oh, that does sound fun. You've convinced me if Alon defeats me in a battle, I will let them through. What do you say, Alon? Are these terms good? Might as well. Stellar. Let's see what you got, Alon. Sounds like a plan. Bronzor. I mean, I can go for Nuzzle. Honestly, I can probably just swap into, like... Yeah, let me just swap into something more efficient. I guess Medalist would do okay. Okay. For a moment. I guess Sanders. Even though it is raining, we should be okay with going for Flame Charge. Okay, Sleep Powder is gonna be a little bit annoying. But I'm gonna stay in. Please wake up here. Thank God. Okay. Bronzor, just stay in. That did far less than I thought it would have, honestly. I should be okay to stay in. I kind of thought about saving it, but I should be okay. Druddigon, okay. I guess we'll go for Charm, lower the attack. That's totally fine, honestly. Just go for Fake Out. Okay. So I guess that's not Fairy type yet. Druddigon, I could just go into Rock. Why do I feel like this is a misplay, but I'm gonna do it anyways. One day we'll get an Oko with Self-Destruct. Let's go for Razor Leaf here. Go into you. I just realized it's an important battle. I didn't even show off the team. I'm sorry. Hariyama here. Moveset and all of that. Nature there. Combuskin. Next up is Leavanny. Next up is Pachirisu. Houndoom. Graveler. Hariyama. And I think that's pretty much everybody there. Sorry about that, I totally forgot that this is a more so like an important battle. Let's go for Vital Throw here. Either way, I don't think we can really lose here, honestly. Belly Drum, it's a good move, don't get me wrong, but I ain't really stressing to get Belly Drum, honestly. Alrighty, and I think that's going to be it for that battle. Wow, you've improved in such a small amount of time. Yep, I have confidence in you. Wow, rockin'. You're the real deal, Alon. I never expected you to best me like that. Oh well, I'll let you through. Venom's down there as well. It'd be best to meet up with her when you can. Also, you'll need this to get on through the sewers. Thank you, Amanda. Okay, it's up to you now, Alon. Good luck down there. I'll get it done. Yes, Alon, we believe in you. Knock 'em dead, Alon. You've got this. And I believe you can actually talk to them. Good luck, but something tells me you will not need it. That's pretty true. This is the first time anything like this has happened. I wonder if this too is the work of the ancient sorcery. Alon, you could do this. I've seen what you are capable of. Even if no one else here truly believes you, just know that I do. Now, before we get into all of that real quick, I did go back to the Berry Emporium here, the lady right here. I would advise, I don't remember if it's a Pekka berry or a Oran berry. I'm not 100% certain. I would buy both berries, by the way, because you will need it to get a certain amount of friendship points with a certain somebody that I won't say as of now, just in case for like new viewers, not to like spoil them or anything like that. I feel like, again, like most people already know what's going on, but just in case if there are potentially new viewers from the future or even now, I don't want to like get super into it and spoil it, but do trust me when I say that you should get a berry for a certain someone. Anyways though, let's go on ahead and cut those. Puchiana, we'll just run away from you. And then I'm trying to think, was there anything else that I'm forgetting? Alright, I don't think I'm forgetting anything else. I should be good to go. Can someone explain to me what an entire courtyard is doing in my sewers? Who knows, maybe the courtyard was here first, then in that case, why is there a sewer in their courtyard? Impossible. I've been through this very same door many times before. It's supposed to just lead to a backroom storage. Either way, we need to make it stop, otherwise Girin will be consumed by ghost trees. Whoa, did not expect to see you here, Alon. Alon, good. I was just talking to Lenny about our rematch. Not the time, Lucia, however you say her name, or Luca. Geez, Alon probably doesn't even remember you. Alon, say it isn't so. You're Venom's friend. I'm not just Venom's friend, I'm Lucia. Alright, you two, enough with the clowning around. We gotta get on through this gate somehow. Tried melting it down with Venom's kiss, but that somehow felt ridiculous. So we're gonna try this from a different perspective. Everyone look around for a way around. There's gotta be another way, maybe. Got it? You got it, boss. Alon, since you are here, mind helping us out here? Thanks. I've got such a bad feeling about this. Maybe we'll find the soul of a lost man and he'll give us a treasure for freeing him. Oh, on the opposite end, we could be releasing a demon on the world, and that's okay, Lenny, and that's okay. We're going to find a way around this gate or something. I don't know if we can see, but there's a mansion really far into the courtyard. Whoever's living there has something to do with all of this. I'm gonna give that dude a piece of my mind for a moment. Guess we'll grab the weird key there. And it is kind of like a cool little like detail. Like there is like a desolate like area with like the I guess like the dead like ground there. Well, not like dead ground, but like there's like no like grass or anything growing there. And there's like some like dead trees on up there as well. Kind of a interesting little detail. Now there is like a little like passageway that is hidden here, by the way. I do already know the code and all of that, so I'm not gonna really bother on finding all the locations. Probably I'll probably end up finding them anyways though, but I do advise you to write those down. But either way, I will show you what it goes to either way. Mainly up to you if you want to write it down or not. Bomb. Let's keep on going, guys. Nice job, Alon. Let's see here. And I guess you kind of get like a better view of it over there. I guess those are like some flowers kind of like behind the tree there. Let's see here. Alrighty. Nothing much there. Oh my, the treasure must be so good if they're keeping this much security. This much security, they're just gates. Yes. Maybe we should head back if there are 2 gates. Someone really doesn't want us to be here right now. Great, another gate, and the lock's different. Let's go on over here then. I guess we'll take a look around here. Honestly, I really like what they've like done with the place. I do believe it was like this during V13. I think so. Not 100% certain on that or really remember, but I do like it a lot, honestly. Open the gates. You're on a roll. Thanks for the help, Alon. It looks like this is the last one. Now for the mansion. For a moment. Looks like the doors are closed as well. I'm serious, we should head on back. Knock knock, anyone home? Huh, no answer. Maybe no one lives here. I've been knocking for a while, why isn't anyone answering? Maybe there isn't anyone to answer. Surely someone is here, why else would this place exist? I got it. This is someone's holiday residence, which is why they're not here. Lusa, love you, but sometimes you say things. Wow, that's what my mom told me too. I definitely say things. What do we do now? Take a look over there. That window is open. So we're gonna break on in then. That sounds like a good idea. Not. Yep, like I said, if this isn't taken care of, then Girin is done for. We don't really have a choice, yeah? If we must, then I'll tag along, sorry. Cool, creepy manor, here we come. And I think with that, since, I mean, I could go for a little while longer, but I think it'd be much more easy to just kind of like stop here, have a little bit of a shorter episode than normal, and then next episode, make it dedicated to the mansion itself and then continue onwards with these stories. So yeah, anyways though, that's gonna be it for today's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, definitely do appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Good morning.